Good morning, bitch. You caught me at the right time. I'm just making my morning coffee. And today, I thought I would give you guys a cute little tour of my garden and tell you guys a couple things of like my new projects and stuff that I want to do in my garden. And I just want to show you guys the things that I've been planting, because if you guys watch my stories, you guys know that I've been like working in my garden a lot. But anyways, I wanted to mention that I got this video idea from my Discord server. Yesterday, actually, I asked you guys what you guys wanted to see from me, and a couple of you guys wanted to see my backyard. I know that I already did a home tour with Architectural Digest, which if you guys haven't watched yet, click down below. But also, I wanted to say thank you again to my Discord server for this video idea. And if you guys want to join my Discord server, please check the links down below. My Discord is the baddest in the motherfucking game. And if you guys are not aware of what Discord is basically a world that I created. It's just like a bunch of people who love and support me, and we have like games and events. I know last week we did a stage event, and I know last week we did a stage event where I gave you guys advice on a couple things, and a lot of you guys were asking me questions. And so this is also what where I got the idea from, so perfect. Like I said, if you guys want to join my Discord server, please come and join by using the links down below. And yeah, I'm just finishing off making my morning coffee. Yeah, I feel like getting iced coffee today, so let me make some iced coffee real quick. Miss K just got here. Oh, she came with Jollibee. That's my lunch later. But like I said, I'm gonna be showing you guys around my garden, and I really just wanna like fuck around with you guys in my garden, because I feel like I bring you guys there all the time, especially in my stories. You guys know I've been weeding and stuff, and so why not show you guys the things that I've planted and what I plan on doing with my garden. I'm kind of just making this video because I kind of want to look back like a year from now. Actually, let's consider this my before to the after video. This is gonna be the before tour of my garden, or what it looks like now, and probably in a couple years I'll give you guys another tour of what my garden looks like, show you guys how much the plants grew, what I did to my garden. And this video is gonna be broken up into 4 sections. I do have a front yard, side yards, and a backyard. Yeah, come join. Oh, look how big that one is. Yes. She's almost as big as my head. Bestie, as you already know, this is my avocado tree. There's 2 of them. This one makes like green ones, which I believe is called like an evergreen avocado. And this one makes purple ones, which make Hass avocados, I believe. And they look like this. The green ones look like this. They're really soft. They're actually already ready. And then the purple ones look like this. The old owners of this house is actually the ones that planted these avocado seeds, and from what I was told, they were 5 years old at the time. So now, since I've been living here for a year, they're 6 years old. So, all right, I'm gonna finish up picking up some avocados real quick, and I'll show you guys the rest of the house. Bitch, no. Before I go to the side yard, I just wanted to show you guys this cute little planter section right here. I had just cleaned out all of the ferns because they were just growing so fucking fast and too fucking much, and it was eating up all of my bromeliads. I plan on like planting this on the ground. I'm gonna make it grow a little bit more, but she's gonna be this big one day, and we live for that, and it's variegated and we love it. I also have my pink milkshake over here. I have a painted lady. And it's just like very tropical themed. This is my really big ponytail palm. It kind of reminds me of Dr. Seuss, which I love. It's so fun, and I've never seen like ponytail palms grow like this, you know? On the bottom, I don't know if you guys want to see, but I planted some shingling plant, and that's one of them. So she'll climb the tree one day. That is some type of Rhaphidophora, but I forgot what it was called. And then I also planted another one. I started it right here, and it was really small. As you can see, it climbed the tree and it wrapped around here, and it's here now. And it's super big, and it was as small as like the one I showed you guys, but that is a dubia. So yeah. Anyways, let's go to the side of the yard. So this is my side yard. This is the right side of my house. And this is something that I planted literally the same week that I got to this house. I planted it, and it's probably this short, and now she's this tall, and she's gonna fruit soon. And she has keikis, and keiki means kids, children. She gave birth to these 2 right here. And I also have a different type of variegated banana, and it's this one. As you can see, the variegation like differs from each. So this one's like a little bit more like stripy and like cool looking. I mean, this is pretty cool too, but as you can see, this one's more like blocky.
That looks like a camouflage.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool because I planted these guys around the same time and she just grows so fucking slow for some reason. If you turn around, this is my little garden gate. Garden enclosure, green gate. I don't know what the fuck you call it. But this was my dog house before when I first moved in here because my house was very open and I didn't have like a rock wall yet to keep my dogs inside my place. So they would run out on the streets, and so I had my cousin build this. And by the time he was done building it, my gate was already built. And so my dogs honestly used this like 4 or 3 times. They were literally probably in here like 5 times. So I just turned it into a greenhouse, and I also keep a lot of my plants in here that are not necessarily safe for like pets and stuff like that. But also I did have like wild boars that would come down and like fucking step on my plants and like gnaw on the leaves and stuff like that. And so I was like, bitch, I gotta protect the plant. A lot of the plants in here are very expensive, like plant wise. Obviously it's not very expensive, but it's like expensive for a plant, you know? So come in. I just put like random stuff in here. I still have to put like these cactuses and succulents on a different part of the house because this doesn't get enough sun. But I do keep a lot of like my anthuriums here, a lot of Hoyas, this really cool fern that I got from my Uncle Scott. What really got me into plants was like obviously one, when the pandemic first happened, like I was like home alone with my ex and I didn't have anything to do. And so one day I just went to Home Depot, I got plants, and the rest was history. But honestly, like I just grew up so much around like plants. My mom was really into like euphorbias and my dad was really into bonsais like growing up, and he had like a bonsai garden. And so I think I just like naturally acquired to it. And like honestly, like just growing up in islands my whole entire life, like it's hard not to get into plants when you're surrounded by it. Also, may I mention that my garden is not done yet. Like I already mentioned this, but yes, my garden is not done yet. I still have to get my yard work done, but as you can see, I have so much fucking weeds and like wild shit growing. But on this little section right here, which is right across, this is like my kitchen right here. I have to change the window still, but that's my kitchen, if you can see it. And I'm gonna make this like a cute little like vegetable garden in here. So the next time you guys see this video, you see my vegetable garden in here. But right now, it's just a patch of weeds and grass. This is right exactly outside of the guest room, and very simple. I kept it very clean, and I wanted like this bright white rocks just so the house had like a little bit of dimension, because I feel like if I made it like dark rocks, it would just make this whole place look dark. I planted some bamboo palms in here, which will grow really tall and crazy one day. Up here, actually, it's really weird because the white rocks reflect up there, and that is where I take a lot of my selfies, and it made my selfies so much brighter. And I didn't even think about it like that, but it really did. I also put this bamboo wall in here because there's like AC machines back there, and I just thought the bamboo wall made it more chic and like easy on the eyes. Wouldn't you agree, Andrew? It's cute, right?
I agree.
Thing. And I just have like a bunch of like cactuses in here and succulents. I made these little planters yesterday. This is a plant called the Devil's Backbone, and I've only really seen that twice. Like I've seen it here and when I got an x-ray when I was 5th grade. That was the first time I saw the Devil's Backbone. That was a good joke, bitch. Don't even fucking act. I also made this one, which I just went to a hardware store and they had like a bunch of like dark succulents, and I wanted to make like a dark succulent thing. Why am I showing you all this? I don't know if you guys could tell from the wall, but this section of my house is where the painting starts, and I'll show you guys that right now. Watch your steps. I planted some snake plant right here. They're just really easy to take care of, and I just kind of planted sporadically because I know they're gonna go crazy one day. The next time you guys see this, this will just be all fucking yellow snake plants. It'll be cute. This is where Jack Storen's art starts. These are like peacock feathers. Also, I have like really cool cactuses in here, and this one just bloomed. I like this one because it looks like a hairy asshole, and it smells like one too. It really fucking stinks, bitch. And this is the art. You guys have probably already seen this in my Instagram, but I had a local artist in the name of Jack Soren, you better motherfucking recognize, do this mural for me, and I really wanted a peacock because I just feel like I'm in my peacock era right now, especially at this time of my life. Also, there was this really cool thing that I saw where in the, I think 70s, a lot of men behind an era called the peacock era, which was basically around the time when man identified what was masculine wear and what was feminine wear. And I feel like in the 70s is definitely where my style and like my clothing style belongs. I feel like I would have motherfucking thrived in the 70s, especially during the peacock era. I just want to bring that back, like the non-binariness of clothes, and like fuck women's clothes and fuck men's clothes. It's all just fucking clothes, period. Yeah, I just feel like I'm also entering such a good like fashion realm in my career right now, so why not? But also like peacocks come and visit me all the time, and they became like my spirit animal, and I don't know, they're so beautiful. And so I got it done. So this is me right here, I said, and it's me because my nails are painted pink, duh. I planted some lavender in here because Gigi and Bella Hadid are my sisters, and I asked them, I didn't ask them, I asked them, I asked them in my brain, I asked them in my brain, and I was like, sis, what should I plant? And then they were like, sis, we planted like lavender last year in our yard. And I was like, that is a very Hadid thing to do. So, yeah, lavender. All right, now let's come over here and show you guys this part of my house. I still have to get a bunch of like Plumeria trees. I really wanted like an array of different types of Plumeria leaves, so that's still coming. My uncle Scott is still helping me source those, so just know that I'll have more Plumeria plants. But yeah, back here we just planted a couple of cool plants. We got areca palms, and then we have this palm tree right here, which grows into like a little triangle. I can't really think of the name of it right now, but next time you guys see her, it should be taller. Planted a lot of ferns here, bird of paradise. This is just like a boring part. This is more like just watch me walk across, because it's like boring. It looks the same all throughout. Back to life, back to reality. Yeah. This Plumeria right here is a Plumeria plant that my Uncle Rod, who recently passed away earlier this year, he actually cultivated this, and it is called Pink Champagne, and he named it himself. So it's really special to me, because my uncle is also a reason why I got into like more exotic plants. So I love that. Which leads me to my gazebo. My Uncle Kevin built this for me. Love Uncle Kevin. He's almost done with it actually. I'm very impressed with how fast he did this, and he only like comes and do it like after work. So the fact that he's not even spending like full days in here like working on this, he's just like been working on it little by little, and he's almost done. Truly shookening. Truly shookening. We just have to do the floor now, and I already know who I'm gonna have paint this wall right here, who's also another local artist. She know who she is, Miss Punky Aloha. Love you. Yeah, what am I gonna do in here? I'm gonna put a bunch of river rock around here in this border, because when it rains, it splashes and it splashes back into this, and we don't want no motherfucking mud. But yeah, that's like boring now. So let's go to the side of my house. This is a little bit out of order, but let me just show you the plants I have in the entrance of my house. I'm mainly gonna talk about the plants that I planted personally and wanted to add into the garden, just because I feel like you guys seen my garden before I planted stuff. So all right, so over here in the front we have these aloe vera planters in here that I just needed, because bitch, I've been cutting my motherfucking self from like boring all the time, and honestly I just love using aloe vera gel for my scars whenever I cut myself. That's why I needed it. I also made this cactus garden in here. Yeah, get the fuck into it, bitch. Yeah, a lot of these I source out like just via plant friends that I made online. I love it. I love it. I just like to like come in here and like look at all the different assortments of succulents and cactuses. I'm very proud of this. The next time you guys see this, it should be cute. I sound like a broken record saying that. We got more desert roses that I have to find pots for. And then we have a variegated areca palm over here. I made these planters. They're cute, huh? They're fucking cute. And I planted some arrowheads. This is also from my Uncle Rod. So I just really want to quickly show you guys this plant wall that I made. I didn't make the actual base that it goes in, but I got it from a brand called Soltech Solution. And you just put plants in like these little plant containers, and then when you plug it in, there's water down here in this like little compartment right here. It has like a aquarium type of moment where it sucks up the water and it runs down here, and it just like rains down, and it like waters all of them at once. I hope that explains it well, but yeah, that's how you water it. Over here is my little indoor outdoor garden. The reason why I say indoor outdoor is because it feels like indoory because it's right next to my house, but it's really not indoors. Yeah, I planted a couple of cool things in here, like this featherless birds of paradise. Not featherless. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know why I said featherless. Leafless. I said featherless because it's like birds of paradise, but leafless birds of paradise. As you can see, it doesn't have leaves, but it does bloom, and it's so beautiful. And I have the birds of paradise tattooed on me, so pretty bomb. This was already in here. I planted some red cardinal philodendrons. This really cool frydek, variegated frydek right here. Also, I have like these really big ass alocasias. Like, how can I miss that? They're fucking huge. But it's also like hot right now. They get really, really big in like October around that time. But I noticed like they do also go dormant and just like regular alocasias. We got more alocasias over here. We have a philodendron Birkin. We have a philodendron pink princess over here that's getting huge actually, but she's losing variegation. Now, yeah, it's really fucking tropically up in here. Now we go into more of like the red tea leaves, and I also have like this thing right here, which is really good for like mosquitoes. It smells like gardenias, and what I love to do with this is whenever I'm gonna go on a hike or something, I just take like a cute little like section of it like this, and I like put it in my ear, put it in my pocket, like no mosquitoes follow me. Yeah, I love it. On this side over here, I haven't planted them yet. I'm gonna plant it. I have some variegated hibiscus over here and some really cool like just hibiscus stuff. They're not blooming for me right now because they're probably like camera shy. Now to this fucking tree. Oh my god. This tree, I don't know if I'll ever fucking know what I want to do with it, but right now I just kind of put like a lot of my plants underneath it, a lot of my hanging plants. I don't really know what I want to do in here. If you guys have suggestions what I should do, let me know. But right now, a lot of my cool plants are in here. I have this, I think this is a Skydia. This is a really cool one. I like it. And I like this one because I feel like it's like a mini version of this one right here, which is so cute, and it looks like my hair. Yeah. Is it giving?
It's giving.
We love her. We have this UPI right here, which is probably one of the rarest plants in the world. One of the rarest plants. And my Uncle Rod. I got it because my Uncle Rod, he's the best. He has all the fucking plants in the world. We have this Philodendron gigantum. Oh, we have this really cool variegated Addisonii. One of my coolest plants is this one right here. I like it because it looks like cheetah print and it's just growing crazy. And it's so cool because I feel like sometimes I forget how much plants I have, and I just like plant them somewhere or like leave them somewhere, and I leave them in there for like a month and then I find it again and I'm like, oh, now I guess I just have my front yard to show you, huh? So I guess now it's time to show you guys the front of my house, my front yard. This is the biggest space that I have to have like plants and like to hold them. So I have a lot of space to fill out, but I'm gonna show you guys the front of my house. I have this really cool agave right here. This was already planted before. What I did was I wanted to have like kind of like it mirror on this side, but I found this, the same exact agave plant, but this plant is like variegated. Yeah, it's basically the same, but this one just has like white stripes on it. Over here, I planted some red sealing wax and a bunch of bromeliads, like these like orange ones, which I thought would look really cool. Two more red sealing wax, bromeliads, I believe. Same thing on that side. So yeah, isn't it cute? I love what I planted. All right, let's go back inside. This section right here of my house, I have planted a bunch of black bamboos, which will go get really fucking crazy. In a couple years, it'll look like a bunch of like just black bamboos attacking you and engulfing you. But that's what I wanted, because I feel like bamboos are just so serene, and like the dark stick of it, I thought looked really sick because I saw like how they would look like in like a year. And bitch, it's gonna look so crazy. I just have like this rock right here, and sometimes I just be fucking sitting over here all day, like chilling menage. Like, wow, I really live here. I really do. I really just plant, wake up, work out, make videos all day. Come this way. Okay, so with the wall, the front wall of my house, I kind of didn't want to build a rock wall just yet because one, bitch, I gotta save up for it. And rock walls are so fucking expensive to get and take so long to do. So I just thought I wanted like foliage to be my wall. So I planted 26 areca palms for privacy. They're also otherwise known as privacy palms. And then over here, we have these rocks. These are called Spanish marble rock. They're called red Spanish marble rocks actually. And I planted some Australis grass and some old man palms. They're not gonna stay here. These palms, I mean they're not planted yet. So this is not, they're probably gonna go in the back. And then these old man palms, I'm gonna have my brother them raise it up a little bit just cause it lost a bit of its height. But I wanted to call this the twin corner because my dad's a twin. You guys know that. But also, something that I haven't said yet is that all of my plants basically has a twin. If you guys look right now, I have 2 avocados right there, 2 bottle palms. Those 2 ponytail palms have 2 trunks, so it's like 2 different plants, but like they have different, more heads than 2. Then there's 2 autograph trees, and so a lot of my plants have a twin. A lot of my plants is an even number, like even my lavender in the back was 10. There's 2. So yeah, we love a twin moment. Yeah, these 2 rocks represent my dad and my uncle Edmund and Edward. And yeah, I just felt like the old man palm was fitting because they're old men's. All right, y'all, I'm just cooling off real quick with my mister. Oh my God. I also have to fix this hose, as you can see. But okay, let me turn this bitch off. We're almost done with the tour, y'all. All right, so we're gonna do this part really quickly because my neighbor is doing some yard work and I don't want you guys to hear it. But I have some variegated geometry plants right here. This one's dying back right now because she's still acclimating. That means she's still getting used to the place. She's adapting and she don't know what she wants, but she do. She wanna thrive. These are called Phoenix palms right here. And like I said, everything has a twin and that's his twin right there, and I just have to plant him. So yeah, I'll see you guys out there. All right, so as you can see, my grass grew. That's how it looked like last month. Those are like fresh grass we planted. And now, after a month, and a lot of weeds later, and still a lot more weeds later, we have grass. We just planted some heliconias, ferns, tea leaves, and MacArthur palms in here. And I guess lastly, would be my bromeliads. A lot of these are from Sharon's plants and she does a lot of like bromeliads, and I was able to snag a couple and she wanted to sell me a couple, so I just put them in these rocks right here and they're just living inside the rocks basically. So yeah, I'll have you zoom into each one because they're very different. But so this is my driveway now, and over here we just planted some foxtail palms, some ferns, that I think that's a variegated lily, and mondo grass. And I guess that's it for the tour, huh? The next time you guys come back, you guys are probably not even gonna remember this video. And if you guys do remember this video, you guys are gonna see how much things grow in the next couple of years, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. And like I said earlier today, make sure you guys join my Discord server. If you guys haven't done so already, I'll leave the descriptions down below for the link, and come join the family. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on my next video. Yeah.